sent questionnaires by the police. Are you worried about that? Because the public might be watching.
Yeah, I see.
He said there weren't any parties, and now 50 members of staff have been interviewed by the police.
Beth,
Not
look,
worried about that?
Beth, I will have plenty to say about that when the process is complete. And I know you are. I know you are, Beth. I'll have plenty to say about that when the process is complete. But what we're doing now is showing that we are supporting our Polish friends. The Poles came to support us in the Second World War. We stand side by side with them today. And actually, one thing that I hope you picked up also is the way in which both Poland and the UK are offering direct military support to our Ukrainian friends. And we both believe in a sovereign, independent Ukraine. And as you know, the UK has been supplying some defensive weaponry in the form of anti-tank missiles, 2,000 anti-tank missiles. We've been training Ukrainian troops. The Poles are also supplying drones, ammunition, and so on. Now, that's as far as we can go at the moment, because this is Ukraine is not part of NATO. But what we're sticking up for is the right of Ukraine, like any other sovereign, independent European country, to aspire to that.
Okay, I'm going to ask you another question then. Have you received a questionnaire yet from the police?
I'm going to tell you, Beth, that you will hear all in due time on that matter. But you're going to hear all in due time on that matter, Beth. And I admire your tenacity in trying to drag the subject back. But I'm focused here today. If I can, you have.
At the press conference about that, and I'm asking
Yes,
questions about that
I know,
now.
but I told you, and I've been very clear, I will have more to say on all that when the process is complete.
On December 1st, you said in the House of Commons that all guidance was followed completely in number 10 direct quote.
Yeah.
Do you now accept that you misled Parliament, given that there are now 50 members of staff being investigated by the police?
Look, Beth, I'm going to have plenty to say about all that when the process is complete. And I think it'd be wrong, frankly, to comment on all of that until the process is complete. I do think people understand that, Beth. But what I think people also want to know about is what we are doing to avert what could be one of the worst crises, military, humanitarian, on our European continent in decades. And so I just want, I know you are, but let me just make a final point. I've talked about sanctions. I've talked about the military assistance that we're giving. I've talked about all the ways we're standing shoulder to shoulder with our Polish friends and backing up our Eastern European friends. Let me say something finally, Beth, about diplomacy. And that is that's got to be the way forward. There has got to be room for a conversation with the Kremlin about what they are doing. It cannot be sensible for them continually to threaten Ukraine with 130,000 troops. There has to be a way out of this. It will be a disaster for them. It will be a disaster for Russia. It will be a disaster for the world if they were to invade. There must be an off-ramp for conversations about exactly what kind of force dispositions NATO is going to have in Eastern Europe, and transparency about that, transparency about missile placements. There is a conversation to be had. But my final point to you, Beth, is that I think today, 10th February 2022, we stand on the edge of a precipice, and things are as dangerous as I've seen them in Europe for a very, very long time. It's up to Vladimir Putin now to disengage and to de-escalate. And the way forward is diplomacy. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm afraid I'm going to...
John Major, Prime Minister.